Well, we're here at Unicoi Gap on the Appalachian Trail, and I just found some other thru hikers attempting to thru hike the Appalachian Trail. Give us your name and your trail name.
My name is Adam Stone, and my trail name is Chipotle. Chipotle.
And spell that.
Chipotle.
Okay. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. And you asked me if that somebody in front of you was from Oregon. I said I didn't know. But I've met several people this year for the YouTube that's from Oregon, so you're not the only Oregon person here. Let's get your buddy's name here.
I'm Trevor, and trail name's New Feet.
New Feet?
Yep.
How'd you get that name?
Hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you get your trail name?
I ate Chipotle 50 days in a row before starting the PCT, so I got it on the Pacific Crest Trail.
So did you do the PCT?
I did it last summer, yeah.
Really, the whole thing?
The whole thing.
When did you start that and when did you complete it?
I started May 12th and I finished on September 18th.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We've got a lot of friends. We'll talk to you when we shut the camera down and see if you know some of them that hiked it last year, year before. So you're doing this, and are you already thinking about the Triple Crown?
Yeah, I started thinking about it on the PCT. It's definitely hard not to think about.
So far, you're how many miles into this now?
52.
52.
Yeah.
Give me your first impression of the first 52 compared to the PCT.
I'd say it lives up to its name of the Green Tunnel so far.
Okay, that's good.
It's definitely different than the PCT, considering it's desert for the first 700 miles.
Yeah. And then go up to snow.
Right.
Something. How long have you been waiting to do the Appalachian Trail?
I've had it in like the back of my head for probably like 2 years. This was actually my first year in college, so it's my first year with enough time, I would say, to at least attempt it. I have to start college back up September 5th, and an hour after I took my last exam, I was on a bus to catch a flight to come here to start hiking.
And where'd you say you're from?
I'm from West Hartford, Connecticut, and I go to school in Massachusetts.
So how long of a flight, and how long did it take you? One day to get down?
I did it all in one day, yeah.
Okay.
The flight was just, I think, like 3 hours. I got in around midnight, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's your family and friends think about you being out here?
I would say they're supportive. They're supportive, yeah.
How much?
A little, like, unnerved, I would say.
How much planning did you do?
A fair amount, yeah. I tried to, like, plan it out. But I'm not one of the... I didn't, like, ship anything ahead.
Okay.
I didn't do any of that.
No drop boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't plan like all that out.
You having any issues with feet, blisters, or?
I think I have one blister, and my feet are like kind of hurting, but I'm doing all right.
Okay, I'm gonna come back over here. Since you've done the PCT, did you have a lot of issues with feet out there?
I did. Nothing that would stop me from hiking, but a lot of blisters.
Hadn't had any this year?
I have a couple, but not nearly as many as the PCT.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the difference in planning the PCT versus the AT when it comes to budget?
I'm not sure. For me, the AT will be a lot cheaper just because I'm using a lot of the same gear. But I sent out a lot of packages for the PCT, whereas the AT I'm going to buy a lot on trail, so I feel like it'll be about the same cost, give or take.
Okay, do you have a time that you need to be through?
No, but I want to do it. I want to finish around September 1st.
Okay, December the 1st. Do you have a time frame?
I mean, I have to go back to school September 5th. So it's not my like top priority to finish it necessarily. That's not why I'm out here.
Okay.
I'm just hiking as far as I can every day. If I finish it, that would be nice, but it's not my top priority.
That's good. Anything you want to shout out to YouTube before we say bye for now?
No.
Okay. How about you?
Just thank you to all the trail angels out here and the ATC and everybody who takes care of the trail.
God bless every step y'all take between here and Katahdin, guys. Glad meeting you.
Yeah, thank you. Glad to meet you as well.
Well, we're at Unicoi Gap, and we've got two more thru hikers, and I'm gonna get their name and trail names and get a little information. Give me your name and trail name.
I'm Kristen. I'm Jenny, and we're the Road Runners.
The Road Runners.
Together.
So you gave yourself that name?
No, we were at a campsite, and two older guys gave us that name when we headed out in the morning.
Just so I don't misspell it, spell your name for me.
Kristen and Jeni.
J-E-I? Okay. Now, when did y'all decide y'all going to through hike?
I think I decided 2 years ago on the train to New York City when I was going to work, and I decided that I needed to get off the train and go hiking.
What about you?
I just decided a couple months ago. I was watching Jenny plan everything out, and we both just graduated from college, and it just seemed like the perfect time, the perfect thing to do right now. So I tagged along.
Were you glad?
Yeah, I was really glad.
I bet so.
At least so far.
It's been working out.
You having a friend that's going to tag along and now doing it with you.
Yeah.
What was the biggest problem about putting all this together, deciding what to buy and all that?
I think planning the food, because we don't really know how much we want to eat every day. But I think it's working out so far. So we have a couple of mail drops, like every 8 or 9 days.
And both of you are tenting in your own tent or hammocking?
We're sharing a tent.
Sharing a tent. What kind of tent?
It is the Big Agnes,
Copper fir?
the seed house,
Is it the 3-person or 2-person?
the 2-person.
Okay. So one of you carry part of the tent and the other one carries the other part, or how does that work?
So I carry the tent, and Kristen carries a little bit more food,
Okay.
and then we each carry like our own snacks and everything.
Okay. What's your family think about you being out here?
They're really excited. My dad is hoping that I will need help so that he can be my support team.
Well, there ain't nothing
They
wrong
are our
with
support
that.
team right now. They're
nothing-
mailing us the boxes, so.
Hey, a
Yeah.
support team is pretty good.
Yeah, no, they're both really excited about it.
What about brothers or sisters? Either one of you have siblings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty excited, and we'll be seeing my siblings along the way at Harper's Ferry, so that'll be fun.
And you had a surprise for me when you walked out today. What did you
yeah.
see?
I saw my first bear. My first bear running away into the woods.
Did you see it also?
No, I heard it though.
Okay.
She was
okay.
in the front.
Was you excited about it or nervous?
Yeah, we were really excited.
Good. You'll see a lot of them up in Shenandoah when you get up that way.
Awesome.
What about your planning for your budget? Did you have to give very much thought to that, or you just kind of winged it, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely working the last semester, so I was putting in as many hours as I could while I was at school so that I could like have enough and not be totally broke by
Okay.
the end.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you-
this is what we want to be spending our money on anyway, so we feel that it's worth it to be spending it on the trail.
Now, what do you feel like the best thing that's happened to you since you've started the trail?
I guess meeting all the people and hanging out like at the shelters with everyone and playing cards.
Okay.
Really fun.
Have you been winning?
No, no, I have not.
Oh heck! Well,
I haven't either.
hey, you got a long ways to go. You probably get better as you go.
We did give someone else the trail name, the Queen of Hearts, though.
The Queen of Hearts.
Yeah,
She won.
That's cool.
Kicked our asses.
Okay. Now, how's your food going? I heard you talk about the resupply and all. Is that working? Are you kind of getting used to how much you need between places?
Yeah, we have like a nice mix of food. So we have some variety, and we made some oatmeal this morning, and we mixed a bunch of different packs together. So we had a bunch of fruit in our oatmeal too.
we are eating like queens.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
How often are you looking down at your feet while you're walking?
I'd say we take off our shoes every time we stop to eat.
But are you looking where you're stepping, or are you looking at the scenery as you walk?
Oh, I try to look up definitely because I
Yeah.
realize that I'm just staring at the ground, so that it's like, oh yeah, where it's flat, you can take a look around.
Yeah.
You got to watch and not
Yeah.
trip over a root or a rock.
Yeah.
Gotta be. What is your biggest fear about coming out here? Do you have any? What would you say your biggest fear of hiking the Appalachian Trail?
Ticks.
Ticks, yeah. I would say like injuring myself and being off the trail when I
Okay.
want to be on the trail.
Right.
Yeah.
And you.
I was concerned about water, and now I'm less concerned after the beginning.
What would either one of you say if somebody's looking at this and say, you know what? If they can do it, I'm gonna do it. What would you tell them to think about most? Harder than anything else to think about planning a through hike.
I don't know, you just have
I
to...
guess, yeah, plan as much as you can, but a lot of our planning was kind of a shot in the dark because you can't really know what's going to come. So we've had to be pretty flexible about everything.
Yeah, I feel like everyone like knows what they need, so just like do what you need for yourself, and yeah, what is it? 80%
Mental.
mental, 20% physical.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
May even be higher.
Yeah.
90 to 10. Anything either one of you want to say to anybody out there in YouTube land, maybe friends or family or anything?
Happy Mother's Day.
Good.
Sounds good to me.
Good girl. Yeah. And I bet you want to say the same thing.
Happy Mother's Day.
I knew you wanted to say that so bad. Thank y'all for being here and spending Mother's Day with us.
Thank you.
And I hope y'all have a successful hike and God bless every step you take.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, I got some more through hikers that just come out to Unicoi. There's a motorcycle behind us. He's going to talk a little loud. Give us your name and trail names.
I'm Sean Muckenhern, and I don't have a trail name yet.
And it's S-H-A-W-N, Sean? Last name, spell it.
Muckenhern, M-U-C-K-E-N-H-I-R-N.
You got a pretty light, we've been talking packs for a while. You got a pretty light pack here. Tell me what your base weight is.
8.5 pounds.
8.5 pounds. And everything's working good for you?
Other than the thermarest, which got a hole on day one, but you know, it's got to happen sometime. So.
Now, are you going to try to call them and get them to send you a new one or what?
I'm going to fix it at Dix Creek and call them and see what happens, but you know,
Okay.
fix it until I get an answer from them back.
Does it look like those motorcycles getting ready to leave?
One of them's headed out, so yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll lose the motorcycles in just a second. I hear him taking off, so we'll see if the other one goes. Yeah, we're gonna hold wait just a second, guys. Okay, that sounds like the motorcycles have left. When did y'all start, Sean?
I started on May 11th.
May 11th. And how long you been thinking about doing the Appalachian Trail?
Ever since, for a while, I did a trail crew camp when I was in early high school, and you know, worked on the AT for a week, and after that, it kind of got the bug. So,
Okay. And when you're in the planning stage, people that going to hike it next year is going to look at some of these. How did you plan the budget? What would you suggest to somebody?
really depends on
What kind of hike?
what kind of hike you want to do. I got some pretty light gear. I'm trying to do it pretty fast, and I have no stove, and I'm eating pretty simple and pretty cheap. So,
Okay.
also, from what I've heard, the more time you spend in town, the more money you spend.
No
so.
doubt. No doubt. You cannot go into a town without spending $100. I just don't think it's any way.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to get a room and eat 3 meals a day and buy some snacks and drink a beer or whatever, it's going to cost you money. So I agree. If you go in and get your supplies and come out, kind of go back in and not get trapped into that, you can do it fairly cheap
Yeah.
compared to some other people. Do you have a time that you need to be finished by?
No, I mean other than October 15th or whatever the Katahdin ends up closing at.
But it sounds like you're trying to do it quicker so it costs you less, for one thing.
It costs me less, and I just don't want to be up there when it gets late September, early October. It's gonna be cold as it is, so
Okay.
I'd like to finish. I mean, not early September, something around there. So
What's the hardest part for you as far as preparing?
finding time to go out and get hikes in. I graduated college on this Monday, so.
What'd you graduate in?
UConn, or University of Connecticut.
Okay, what are you going to do? What kind of career would you pursue?
I got 5 months to figure that out.
Oh, great. That's what this is about.
That's what this is about.
You got family or friends, and what do they think about you being out here?
This is pretty supportive. My mom made me buy the Spot device, so
Okay.
you know, that's the parental
Sure.
weight in the pack. But other than that, pretty good. I have a distant relation that's done the trail, so it's kind of semi-known in the family.
Okay. Anything you want to share with those out in YouTube, or challenge, or say hello, or whatever?
Nothing really, just you know, take the time and get it done. It's the only thing you can do. You can only do it once, so.
Y'all have hiked how many miles before you got to me today?
This is miles 16 point something.
And y'all gonna go on a few more miles,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna do another 2.5.
2.5. And then tomorrow you're going into Dix Creek and then going into town to get some food or something maybe?
Yeah.
And then try to get to a repair or your deal for your...
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at top of Georgia and hopefully find a bathtub of some kind, or some type, so I can get some water on it.
Get in water and find the leak and patch it. Well, man, thank you for the time sitting here, and we give you a little bit of trail magic to help you maybe go up that next hill. And look forward to seeing you later on the trail. Maybe come back and give us your summit picture.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for the food and thanks for the interview. No
Thank you.
complaints there.
All right, we got another through hiker here at Unicoi. Give us your name and trail name.
Benji, and or my trail name's Benji, and my name's Ben Schimpf.
Spell Benji for me.
Benji, like the surfer.
Okay, well, I'm not your era and age, so I'm not sure what the surfer, which is that a movie or?
It's just a friend gave me the nickname in high school, and I always wanted to be. I don't know, I liked it, so went with that.
And how long have you been planning this through hike?
Since November. I've been planning to do it, but I've kind of logistically, I've been doing more training than actual planning. In the last couple of weeks, I've really, started getting ready for
Now,
it.
you said that a while ago that you started here thinking you were going to do 1,000 miles, but now you're thinking about trying to do the whole trail, but you've got the 5th year of college
Yeah.
that you need to try to get back to.
Yep.
And that's in September? Or?
Yeah. Yep. September.
But you might change plans if you really get the bug and try to go all the way this year.
Exactly. I can just postpone it for a semester or so and kind of see how it goes. And
Pick up your pack with a hand, just let us look at it and see. Man, you did that with one hand pretty easy. How
about
much?
25 pounds or
25 pounds? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it's not too bad.
okay.
No.
And you actually walked out here, I believe, and we was getting ready to give you a ride into Hawaii, but we had an extra hot dog or two.
No, you guys hooked me up for food for the next day, so I really appreciate that.
So now you can save that time and not running into town today, maybe run in day after tomorrow.
Yep, be able to hike in with Sean here. So.
Family and friends, what they think about you out here?
They always ask if I'm carrying a gun, if I'm worried about
Yeah.
bears, if
Yeah.
I'm worried about the norovirus, if I'm worried about strangers. If I have enough food, if I'm carrying the food for the entire trail with me.
Hey, just tell them yes to everything.
Yeah,
Keep going.
exactly.
Get rid of them, everybody
Yeah.
thinks you're going to get eaten by a bear or somebody's going to knock you in the head and steal your money. You ain't got no money
Right,
to
right.
steal, but that's okay.
Or how I'm gonna pay for things. No, I'm carrying all the money with me.
Right, right.
Paying with credit cards.
Look like you're having a good time.
Yeah, it's been great. I knew it was gonna be some heavy terrain, but I didn't realize that. I guess I didn't realize that we were hiking in the mountains to start out. So I kind of knew that it was gonna be up and down, but I didn't know it was gonna be
Quite
up and
that
down
steep.
for. Yeah, quite that steep or quite that long. But I mean, it's been fun. We've been doing probably an average of 15 a day
Sure.
so far, so it's not too bad.
Anything you want to say to anybody out there on YouTube?
Get out there and try it if you want to, and don't be afraid to keep on pushing farther than your original limit. So,
God bless every step you take between here and Katahdin, and maybe shoot us a summit picture when you get through.
yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for the trail magic.
Thank you so much.